Okay. Hello, collective. It's Kayla here, and you can call me Kay. This is Kayology, my channel of astrology, spirituality, and motivational videos. So today, y'all, we are doing a what I think is like what's the talk around town about you? Okay. Um, Somebody asked me for a very interesting reading. I was like, y'all, that is definitely a personal, okay? So if you want a personal, you could just contact me. But anyway, they're neighbors. And I was like, that's interesting because there are a few different requests that have come out from just, comment sections. So I'm like, okay. But there's like different messages and downloads that I've been getting. Yes, there is gossip. I don't like to sit too much with the gossip because y'all, there is like this really weird energy. I'm not entirely sure what's happening because some of it is a little mysterious. Like it's giving the moon card, y'all. Okay, like let's just talk for a second, okay? Like, y'all. So Pisces just went into retrograde, right? And either it just went into retrograde or I think it's really about like it's just about to. I think it's the 26th. But I know we're in the shadow period. No one's freaking talking about it because there is so much astrologically going on. But I had a feeling it was gonna be something because just left and right, people that I follow just on different like platforms, people are getting hacked. And that's just one thing about it as well, especially on Facebook, y'all. Facebook, I don't F with Facebook, but a lot of people's pages on Facebooks are getting hacked. So just check your passwords, your email, your social media platforms and things like that. Just make sure that you're keeping up with those passwords as well as sometimes updating them. Okay. Update that password, even to like banks and things of that nature. Okay. So update your passwords, make sure that you remember your passwords, have some type of secure way of remembering them or storing them, what have you. Right. So that's one thing. But then on the other end, it's like this was the craziest Aquarius season of all time. Like, I feel like after we come out of February, and I'm not the only person who said this, okay, I've heard other, spiritual people say it on different platforms, and it's just like echoing everywhere that like after after this month, we're not going to be the same. There's no way that you can come out of this month being exactly the same as you were before. It look, but as much as you want to say it's impossible, it's like either you change from within or your reality will change to show you something about yourself. Ooh, clock it. Clock it. Cause sometimes y'all, I just be like, ooh, where is this coming from? Okay. But then also we have, this reading. So I want to let you guys know, okay, I said all of that to say, because of those things, I do want to talk about it in the reading. I also want to, allow for the reasons they talk shit, the reasons that they're speaking on your name. Okay, I want to get into it. Y'all, I'm so silly. Anyways, yeah. So there's only gonna be three reads for this, okay? We choose images around here. I did a little something different with a freaking intro, not intro, the thumbnail, and I did like pick a picture. And my husband was just like, babe, what the heck? And I'm like, what? He's like, babe, that's your thing. I'm like, but it's grammatically incorrect. Bro, he's like literally my biggest fan, bro. He was like, no, baby, I told you it's quirky, it's different. Like, it's you. Okay. Is it grammatically correct? No, but like it's signature. And I'm like, period, baby, it's signature. So I'm gonna just bring that back because I just feel like all of my readings are pick a image. And I'm very much aware it's pick an image. Yes, I have been to school and pretty good schools at certain points in life, okay? So I'm aware, but it's also my thing, okay? I'm gonna just let myself be quirky. Yeah, also I'm changing just different things about the channel. Hopefully by the time this is up, you already see it. I just decided to go ahead and move from spiritual to just tarot, astrology, motivation, okay? When I first made this channel, I thought there were certain things that I wanted to do, but like as time goes on, I'm also in this, this month changed me forever. Took some time to really think like of who I am as not just like a tarot reader, but like as a YouTuber, as um a creator, as a business owner in certain senses. Okay. So I was like, I do need to be more upfront and, like upfront and direct with who I am, what I do. And I'm working on it because I also have to protect myself. I also have like just other things going on in my personal life that for that reason I have to protect myself, not be as personal, not be as showy of myself in my life. And for the time being, of course. But after that period is over and I get the okay from my spirit team, I will love to share more of my story and who I am with you guys, because y'all, there's just so much going on in the background of my life right now. I feel like if I were to tell y'all what the heck I'm dealing with at this very moment, you'd be like, there's no way, Kay. There's a way. Okay, where there is a narcissist and a weird ass karmic family, there is a way, baby. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. I can talk forever, so pick your image and I'll see you at your pile. Bye. So let's get started with group number one. Okay, what is the word around town about you? Okay, so this could be neighbors that could come up, okay, family members, work colleagues, a boss. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. So far, I just feel like you got someone that's out of shape. The download I've got a couple days ago was, you used to let me win. Now you are taking your winner energy back. Okay. So this, you used to let me win. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like some type of a narcissistic game. Okay, I've been doing a lot of narcissist research lately, and y'all, it's been really interesting to learn like the process of starving a narcissist. A lot of narcissists can struggle with like needing the validation of people around them, even to the point where they will enact traumatic bonds, where they will, treat someone negatively, and their reaction to the negative intentions or subliminal messaging that the narcissist is giving them, like that person's reaction will be the validation to the narcissist that they have power over that person. Someone's starving somebody of reactions, someone's starving someone of that validation that they are important, right? And it's like in every way, in every way. And it's like, whoever this person is, for some of you, it's like a sibling, okay? Because you know how like you let your when you're an older sibling, you let your younger sibling win sometimes, right? Especially if you're empathetic, you let them win sometimes and make them, you want them to feel whatever they're trying to make themselves feel about their maturity, right? So you let them win, or you let your parent win, right? Because they are your elder. So even though you may know that they're wrong or whatever they're doing is wrong, you'll just be like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. So that's kind of the vibe here. It could totally be a friend or a um, lover. Of course, it would have to be like an ex-lover, because this doesn't feel like someone who still has power over you. And I could almost imagine like in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, like there's no way you could be with this person right now, right? So this is where this gossip is stemming from. This is where everything is happening. I do feel like they have like a group of people that they talk to, or just their inner circle, but like this is the narrative here. Okay, so if you don't want to hear about this stuff, okay, because I do know that there's some people on my channel, like I feel in the collective that you guys are trying to move past stuff like this. You don't want to watch it, baby, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I would say, click away past this point. But just know that they are talking about you. Yes, if you're feeling it, if you're sensing it, yes, they're talking about you. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get out some cards here. Okay. This could be, I'm feeling directed towards the dice. Okay, so we're gonna get out some stuff for the dice and then we'll get out some things for my homemade deck. That is interesting. So yeah, mercurial energy, mercurial energy. Um Weird download here. I feel like someone is talking about and even trying to conceptualize your protection. Like, because I said you're starving this person of attention, you're starving this person of even like a reaction, a response. So it's like this person is trying to understand and conceptualize where you are mentally, especially if this person knows you like for a very long time. Of course, you know, a lot of narcissists, they feel super smart because they can pick up on people's patterns. And it's like they're trying to conceptualize why you're able to just withhold yourself, like retreat, how you're able to just, you know. So I do feel like that's one thing. They're trying to conceptualize your protection spiritually as well as like your mental fortitude. Then, wait, is this a 6 or a 9, y'all? Okay, I think it's 6. Yeah, it's a 6. Right? Right? I can never tell. I'm gonna say 6. It's a 6. Okay. Because with this, I'm getting something about, like, you know how 6th house is not just your workplace, but it's like things that you dedicate time to. It's like this person has either they're dedicating time to trying to configure you, configure what? They're because I'm getting confused and figure. So they're trying to figure out how to confuse you and figure you out. Okay. So figure you out and confuse whatever you're doing. So this also could talk about things that you're spending your time with. So they could be talking trash about your job, your health, all 6th house things, right? Your pet. Okay. Like it could get that deep, but like just things that you dedicate your time to. Of course, someone who is narcissistic, they want, like, their main goal is to isolate and have all of your time, right? I hope this is not triggering for anybody. Genuinely, genuinely. If it is, please do not watch this whole thing because, like, there's some type of weird thing. Every time I say narcissist, it's like all of a sudden it's like, dun, dun, like, my heart space is like, okay. So if someone is like, I'm saying this out of love. Seriously, if you are listening to this and you're getting a bit triggered, don't stay. Please don't. Okay? Your healing, your mental health is way more important than getting a message online, okay? So I just want to put that out there and I'm not going to say it again. Now, so I do get a sense of this person is talking trash about what you spend your time doing. Like if you are just taking care of your mental health, let's say you're going to therapy, they're talking trash about you going to therapy. Like, oh, only people who are, you know, mentally unwell need therapy. Only people who are, you know, unfixable need therapy. Only, you know, cuckoo birds need therapy. Like that type of thing. Only, because there also is a religious aspect for some of these people. Like only people who don't know God need therapy. Something like that, right? Your health, like they're talking about like whatever you do for your health. If it's succeeding, they're talking about how you're vain because you care so much about your physical body. If it's not succeeding, they're just like you're wasting your time in the gym. What are you doing? Okay. I don't remember what this one was. I was spending so much time talking. Okay, so yeah, cancer. This can be literally a cancer, a family member, a mother side of the family. What else? A cousin. For some odd reason, that's but just came to my mind. A cousin. Okay. Um, Also, they can be talking about, okay, Mercury, 6th house, they can be talking about whatever you spend your time doing at home. Like this person really wants to know like updated information about you because it's like in their mind, there's something about winning here. Like winning is a theme. This person looks at everything as like some type of competition, okay, some type of validation that they are better, that they are more powerful, that they're more mature, that they're more, you know, that they make better choices, that they have better a better community, better friends. Like it's something like that, okay? And let's get some cards to confirm or further what we are talking about here. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on, Spirit. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask for a number of cards, and just my hands started flying and moving. I was like, okay, this is a lot. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, so I don't know why I feel like this person is kind of going more of the like empathetic, like covert route of things. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is like a very specific message because the thing is, if you know who this person is, then you know exactly what the heck I'm talking about. Because like there are some people who have like kind of narcissistic traits. They're not necessarily a narcissist, but they have narcissistic traits. Maybe they were raised in an environment like that, right? But then there are some people who are like covert, and it's like so well thought out, so well planned. Like there is so much study, Mercury energy, okay, Gemini energy as well. Like this so well thought out to the point where it's just like, no, baby, this is premeditated. Like this is not just someone who is just a natural narcissist. I almost have more respect for the natural narcissist than the coverts because the coverts are just so like twisted. It's like some type of like Black Widow type energy. Like it's so twisted to the point where I'm just like, babes, you can't even try to convince me that this is not on purpose. Okay? Because it feels so mental. You know what I'm saying? So, what a beauty. Okay, so there's something about your looks. Like I said, it's something about your looks. It's in the struggle position. We have third eye as well. Um, God, source, universe. Okay, God, source, universe has so many good things for you. Just open up so you can receive it. Y'all, did I pray in? I feel like they're telling me I didn't pray in. Ah, 10:01 on the clock. Okay. Spirit guides and ancestors of the highest vibration that love me and my collective unconditionally. Thank you so much for these messages about who is talking about them, who is what's the word about them on these streets, okay? Thank you so much for these messages. Thank you for the protection as I go forward and giving these messages. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Okay, we open now. Random issues. Okay, so I'm literally hearing I'm okay. So this person believes that they are your soulmate. Okay, whether that is like they actually use that language or not. I'm getting it's more so like this person, they want to come across as like a sweetheart, as like empathetic, as like someone who is so understanding, so pure, so just innocent. Okay, like even if they were to make a mistake, it's like, oh, I genuinely didn't mean to, like, that type of thing. And the thing is, we love my pure, more innocent baddies, okay? We love them. They have a place in the world. The problem with this is that they are this person is not only negating anything that they have done wrong in this connection, because remember, the download is you used to let me win. You used to let me win, okay? You are taking your winner energy back. So this person feels as if being empathetic, being the Queen of Cups type energy, right, will get them the win of this community, the win in this family, right? They think that this will help them to win in this situation. So they maybe do talk about like, oh, I don't understand why they spend so much time on their health or they do all these things, sixth house energy. Like, well, I don't understand why they do that. Okay, they're just so beautiful and they just don't see it. They don't see it. Okay. This person, they just don't love themselves. And they're like incapable of like balancing things out. They're just so selfish. They don't think about anybody else. Like I literally like y'all, I wish I was kidding, but I am here. I feel someone crying, like moping, like like talk crying. Is the thing is, once again, if it's genuine, I can muddle through it because y'all, I have an ugly talk cry myself. Okay, if I'm like crying and trying to talk at the same time, Cancer Mercury problems. Okay. If I'm trying to talk at the same time, It's hilarious. So I can understand it, but when people are faking it, nothing pisses me off more. Nothing pisses me off more. I think it's like the connection I have from like the Aquarius nature to the Cancer nature. I hate it because it feels inauthentic. And that's what the situation is. It's very inauthentic because, okay, let me just explain. Abandonment issues in reverse. This person feels as if you are not understanding how you are making them feel. Once again, it's that feeling in the throat. You're not understanding how you're making me feel. And I just feel like this person, if they could only understand how awful it feels to lose someone that they love, right? So it's like they're talking about how you can't see who is good for you, third eye, okay, seeing clearly, clear sight. You're not able to see who's there for you. You can't clearly see, the people who support you and the people who are there to help you. And that, like, if you would only just be more open, okay, to this person, okay, this narcissistic person that you're starving, if you could only be more open to them, then you would be able to understand that they are sent from God, y'all. They're sent from God to help y'all. If you could only understand, and it's like all of these people are like, yeah, no, let it out, yeah, no, we understand, so and so, we understand, let it out, we understand, okay. What else are they saying? What else are they talking about? I got a man, but I won't shoot. Okay. You're on your high horse. Interesting. So something about this person is like spiritual. Either they're spiritual or they're religious, but like something about this person, they truly believe, y'all, that they are like getting messages and understandings from the divine. Okay. Once again, and it's back to this, okay, in the lion's den, right? So you get thrown into the lion's den. All them lions gonna be looking at you like they want to eat you, right? They want to feast on you, and it's like they're trying to say, oh, we're not trying to hurt so and so. Like I'm not trying to hurt them, and I don't understand why they won't talk to me. Like there's something really catty about this because now y'all, I'm watching the Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, I just feel like I'm so late. Like growing up extremely religious, like I was not really allowed to watch a lot of stuff. So I feel like I'm kind of going back and reclaiming my entertainment. But there's that cattiness of like, oh, going to one person talking about you, going to another person talking about you, so that like when all of these people in this group, in this family group, okay, in this cancer's group, right, once all the people come together, right, they could even all work together. Wow, this could be a group of people who work together. This could be um it's something about a workplace, like a service workplace, a group of nurses I'm getting. That was a random, that was a crazy download. So yeah, it could be a group of people who work together, doing some type of caretaking, okay, hospice nurses or something. And it's like, once you once you give the patient the meds and stuff and everybody's it's comfortable, it's pretty chill, and then you have a lot of time to talk or something like that. I'm not really getting like somebody who works in a place where it's super busy, like a major hospital. I'm getting like they work in a doctor's office where it is a lot of downtime. I'm hearing purposefully work in an office where there's a lot of downtime. So it doesn't have to be a doctor's office, but these people purposely work in places where there's a lot of downtime. That is such a random download. So yeah, it's something about how these people are like, oh yeah, they just don't see that you're there for them. Like all you're trying to do is help. All you're trying to do is this, and this. Yeah, they just don't see it. And they're just like, yeah, and just like sometimes, I just feel like God's telling me this, and this. Oh yeah, this person, they're acting like they are so connected. Ooh, wow. Removal and reverse. They want you to, if you are single and okay, I got a man, but I want you. It's like if you are single, this person thinks that you do like weird things in your dating life. Okay, like they think you sleep with married people. They think that you are, you know, I don't know. It's like sleeping with married people. They think that you like cheat on your spouse. They think, and I don't know how the heck. I think it's because of your attractiveness. Because you're good looking. This person is aware of that. It's one of the very first cards that comes out in the spread about your beauty. This person's very aware of your beauty, very aware of, I'm hearing like face card don't decline, baby, okay? Like that body is body yachting, okay? So it's like this person thinks that you do strange things sexually. So they talk about that as well. Like they're just concerned and they just feel like if you would stop doing that, once again, God could come into your life. The universe could do so many amazing things for you if you could just stop. Like if you just close your legs. Oh God. If you just close your legs or become committed to just one partner, like God could do so much for you. Oh, I'm getting triggered myself, y'all. Okay. They feel like you're on a high horse. And once again, removal in reverse. It's like you refuse to stop. You refuse to stop um, doing what you do sexually. You refuse to stop thinking so highly of yourself, which is wild. Okay. What else? And I'm hiding something. Yeah, so maybe this person thinks that you're hiding something about your dating life. And it's once again because they're starved. They don't have any information about you. And relaxed. Yeah. And they're just like, and then they just don't feel any remorse. Like they just don't feel bad. They don't feel bad about, whatever they're doing and how they're living their life. Like that's just so dangerous to just be sleeping around. That's just so dangerous to just be living that free and just all out and about trying to be a hussy. Not a hussy. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe here. I'm going to go with the Mystic Monday deck because why not? And let's see here. I just want to get out maybe like 3 cards to know like who this person is and who the heck they're talking to. Okay, so we have a Princess of Swords. So this person, once again, it brings me back to like a sibling or somebody a bit younger, okay? Or it's just once again catty. It's like a very catty, youthful energy. Like this person could be in their freaking 50s, okay? This person could be like in their 60s, but they're catty like they're in like high school or something, okay? Like I'm getting this person like whispering about, what you do sexually and like them and all their little friends like oh my gosh, like that's weird. That's mad weird, bro. I don't know how to say it. Okay, I'm gonna get kind of 3 more. I know I see 3 total. Kind of 3 more. Okay, okay. 3 of Pentacles. All right, and then we get a whole nother row here. One more for the Princess of Swords. Thank you. What did I say? A Princess of Swords with the 3 of Cups. Princess of Swords talking to 2 to 3 other people about you. Or like, you know, I'm literally getting an enjoyment off of mentioning your name, okay? Somewhere in the deck I've quoted Meg about like, every time my name get mentioned, one of you whack Joes get 24 hours of attention, okay? Every time my name get mentioned, y'all get a little bit of attention. Second row for this King of Wands. For the Temperance, please. And for this Three of Pentacles. Gosh. Okay. So, and then I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Three of Wands. Okay. Of course. Yes. Do your work. Do your yard work right by my window. Love it. I love it. I don't know why I'm hearing use my window. I can't stand no rain. Anyway, okay. So yes, I do feel like once again they are talking to someone. Like they're talking to people about you. I feel like you are the King of Wands in this situation. This person could literally be saying, because they feel like you're sabotaging something, like you're tearing the family apart, you're tearing this relationship apart, you just don't care about who you hurt, you're just so focused on self. What I said, you're imbalanced, right? They said that you're imbalanced, that you only care about, you know, your looks, about like making yourself happy. Believe it or not, I think this person thinks that you're the narcissist in this situation. Can you believe it? Right? This person truly thinks that you're the narcissist in the situation because you are starving them. You aren't giving them any updates about your life, what you're doing, what you're up to, what your goals are, where you're going. Okay? You're not telling them anything. And it's something about your temperance, right? Your ability to see past them, that there's something about like how the temperance is half, you know, on the water and half land, which is so crazy. It has a lot to do with my dream actually. You're able to see past their manipulation tactics. Okay, see underneath the mask of sorts. So because of this person feels like they have to almost like talk about you more. They have to, and it's wild because this is almost the process of starving a energetic vampire or a narcissistic person. Okay, I know people don't like that word. I know people don't like that word, but it is what it is. That's what I'm getting. And it's wild because the King of Wands can be mistaken as a narcissistic person. They do have the capabilities to go there, right? So it's like the King of Wands does things based off of their own authentic desires, right? Based off of their motivations. So someone can walk up to, I always think of the King of Wands as like a Sagittarius, okay? Because you cannot convince a Sagittarius that, you know, they need to follow you and do everything that you say. A Sag is going to do what the fuck they want to do, okay? They're always going to do what they want to do. And that's what I love about Sag energy. I absolutely adore that about Sag. They're going to do what they authentically think is right for them. Okay, they hear your opinion, they might factor it in, but it's not going to weigh over their own natural instinct. They're going to do what they want to do. And there's something about this person, they're very manipulative, okay? Even with the people that they're speaking to. And their mask holds up for people who aren't wise, who don't have that wisdom. Brings me back to the Sagittarius energy. Sag people are very wise, and they're wise to the point where they will tell you the truth, but they don't have to speak the truth for their wisdom to still steer them in the right direction. They don't have to go back and forth with you. They don't have to, you know, convince you of what they know. They know what they know. They know what they know. Okay. And that's another part about you in this energy. It's like you are a tower to this person right now. Like you are the tower. It's not so much that there's a tower coming to you, but you are the tower to this person. They speak bad about you. Actually, they speak bad about your morals. They're speaking bad about your relaxed efforts, the peace that you're building within yourself, your temperance, right? They are speaking trash about every move that you make, the time that you spend on yourself, the privacy that you keep. They're speaking bad about it like you are doing like the unspeakable sin, like you are doing some type of awful thing by living your life and not checking in with this person with every single move that you make. And the fact that you're even able to do that, is also pissing them off. Okay. So then we get over here to this energy, right? But yeah, I do feel like that this Two of Swords is like their reaction to this temperance, like this unbreakable peace. You have this amazing peaceful energy that they're just like, why won't you, once again, why won't you let me win? Why won't you let my words have weight? Which is so interesting. It's almost like this person knows that you are more powerful than them, or you are more wise than them, or you are a bit more intellect. Like they know that your consciousness stands a bit above theirs, right? Like they're coming out as the Princess of Swords, the princess, the younger one, and you're coming out as the King of Wands. So it's like you stand a bit above them energetically. And they're just like, I know that, but who is this Queen of, not Queen, Princess of Swords? Can I get one more clarification for who they are? Oh, okay. Okay. Who is a Princess of Swords? Okay. Gotcha. So I'm like, I keep asking and they just keep giving me more clarifications of different things because the situation is, it really is different for all of you. The Princess of Swords can be a lot of different people. So I will just say this: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Someone who is very talkative, possibly likes to lie. Um, it's just because this person really just likes to, they're very curious. This is a very curious person. They talk a lot. Um, they're not very private. It's just all information out on the table. This person doesn't value privacy even. This person can be gossipy because once again, they do like a good story. They like to lie if they need to get the story across, right? And it's something about what this person has given time to themselves, right? They've given time to something that is not yielding fruit. Okay? They've given time to talking about you, spreading a narrative. They've given a lot of time to this. Okay? They've given a lot of time to, causing towers and betrayal and really, I feel like this is 10 swords in you as a reputation, like in you as a thought process in people's minds. Yet still you rise, yet still you move on, yet still it's not stopping anything in your life. And with that, I just dropped every single card I have on the floor. On the floor, very, very interesting. Well, I'm gonna just tell y'all what I see as I'm picking it up. Oh, wow. Okay, Spirit. So on the floor, furthest to the left here, we have the Two of Pentacles, um, with the Princess of Pentacles as well. Okay. So I do feel like whoever is spending a lot of time talking about you, it's like they talk with maybe an earth sign and an air sign. Um, because they don't want something to end, like some type of cycle where once again you let people win, like you give into the narrative, or you give into the narrative in the sense that you come back and you try to fix things and try to correct things and you try to explain yourself. It's like you're not letting them win because you're not engaging. Okay, with people who struggle with narcissistic abilities, what when people who struggle with narcissism or narcissistic traits, They need your validation of acknowledgement. They need you to come back and fight with them and, prove yourself and, be offended and things of that nature. But as you move forward, every step you take forward, it's making these people feel extremely small. And once again, it brings up those abandonment wounds that some of them have, specifically this Princess of Swords. Let me pick up these cards right quick, y'all. And it's wild. It really is, because it feels like instead of talking to these people, right? Instead of engaging with these people, you're holding your peace and you are instead collaborating. Whatever collaborations you have, whatever you are spending your time doing, it is secret. It's something that these people don't know about. What's this Hermit? 2 cards for the Hermit, please. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Whatever you are spending your time doing, there is people talking about like your privacy. They feel like you're in secret, okay? You are pursuing money. You're pursuing what's the 10 of Pentacles? You usually get the house, the car, um, the family, okay? They feel like in secret you are collaborating with people to build, okay, Knight of Pentacles, to build a a lot of assets. And they feel like, once again, they could be helpful. They could be, there for you. Like, we're not here to hurt you. We're only here to help. And they feel like they're getting these downloads or understandings that there's something that you are receiving or getting. Like, they feel like there's some type of money, abundance, a business even, okay? Like, you have multiple streams of income. You are doing something secretively, and you're very diligent at that and spending all of your time with that and none of your time with them. Like, you're steady building your health, your wealth, your body, your mind, your mental health, whatever it is. You are steady building that and working hard on that, but you're not spending any time explaining yourself to these people. And that's what makes you a narcissist. That's what makes you a narcissist. This sounds like the most idiotic thing I've ever heard in my life. I think I think we're almost done, y'all. We're almost done for sure. Okay? Yeah. So these people could be wanting to come in very empathetic, okay? Because they like something about these people, they know that you're the star. Okay? Like, they know that whatever you do, who you are, whatever you put your hands to do, your time to do, whatever you persevere and do anyway, they know that it will be successful. And these people want to come in very like, oh, hey, you look well. Oh, is that what you've been doing? All to yourself? Well, it looks great. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I would never want anything bad for you. I just want to let you know that, and I just feel like, it's like that type of thing. Like, there's some type of manipulation here, okay? And it's like so many people who really want to know what you are giving your time and your energy, okay, water, your energy to. What are you giving your time, Pentacles, and your energy to? And they want to see what you've been able to grow and build, okay? Possibly to Ace of Pentacles in reverse to sabotage it. No cap, no cap. So that is your read, group 1. Love you much. I hope it was helpful. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in another reading. Bye. I actually just finished this reading and realized that I deleted group 2. So, what is the word around town about you guys? All right. So, Spirit Guides and Ancestors, the highest vibration that love me and my collective unconditionally, thank you so much for this message in advance. And right now, I just want to acknowledge and banish every cross watcher who tried to interfere with this reading, every person who is trying to monitor Kayology, the channel, every person that is trying to stop these messages from getting out. Okay, we completely banish you from this energy. Okay, all monitoring spirits or monitoring intentions are banished from this reading. Okay, keep your crusty, dusty energy out of my reading. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Wow. Cleansing, detoxing, okay? That is so hilarious. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, cleansing, detoxing. Somebody might want to cleanse or detox their body, their space, okay? Um, Cleanse your energy as well. You know what? With that being said, let's take a couple deep breaths before we get into this reading, right? You can skip this if you like. I'm gonna take 5 just juicy breaths, okay? So holding in and then breathe out. I really think this actually has to do with the reading as well. Breathing in, all the way in, hold it, and breathing out. Yep. We're gonna do, I said 5, right? Breathing in as much as you possibly can, and breathe out. Breathing in. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Imagine you're breathing in and holding tons of good energy. You're breathing out all the negative, especially if you've had negative energy today that you had to deal with, okay, at work, with people, with your partner. Don't matter, child. Just get it all out. And we're going to take one more inhale. As we inhale, you're taking in all of the good things that the universe has to offer to you, okay? Every good thing that is meant for you, you're attracting it in with this breath. Are you ready? Let's go. Hold it. Let it whoosh around up in you. And now let's push out all the negative. Let it all go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, with that reset, let's go ahead and get into this because you have somebody in your energy that, I mean, this person, it seems that they're not aware of, I guess, how they're coming across or how this could be taken. But it seems like this person, it's coming from the POV of someone who is neutral. At least that's how the message came up. The POV of someone who is neutral. They're just listening to this person talk about you, okay? And it's like each time that they talk about you, whether this was a week, something about a week is important, okay? So this could like confirm to you in a week, okay? You get confirmation of this message in a week, or you know, the conversations about you happened over the course of a week. See, every single time I get into this message, my throat just gets to like, don't you share this. What do you mean? You cannot. You cannot. Once again, anything that would try to hinder this message, you are banished from the space. You gotta go. You gotta go. Get to stepping. Get out of here. Back to what we was talking about, y'all. We ain't doing this today. But yeah, it's like every single time this person comes to their friend to talk about you, it's something different. It's like sometimes it's good. And it all has to do with, I want to say it has to do with like what you achieve your money. Okay, so you could have messages in group 3, but it's like a lot about you possibly intimidating this person. And because of their limited mindset about what people of your race, of your culture, of your gender, even if you're part of the same gender or like one of those things I just listed, it's like this person is also that. So they could be limiting you, right? Are limiting what you're able to express or what you're able to do with your life because of the own limits that they put on themselves and other people, like other races, other cultures, other genders, the other gender or in genders. Yeah. Look. Okay. So this person, it's like they're not really sure how they feel about you, but it's like, so yeah, it's like this person is just not really sure how they actually feel about you. And I think that they are not aware of how wishy-washy they're coming across. You know, it's like I don't know exactly. Like this could be someone that you're friends with, or someone that like you all interact with each other. So it's like one day they're just like, oh wow, so and so said this, wow, they're so funny, right? And the next day it's like, oh, did you see how they talked about this person? See, I don't know. I just thought they were cool, but now I'm not sure because they said this, and this. Or did you see how they just walked past me today? Right? Okay, so maybe you guys are moody. Maybe you guys are moody people because it's just like based on how the energy that you're in daily, right? Like how you feel, that's how you communicate and how you um, interact with other people. I'm not getting in like a bad way where you're just like a lot of mood swings, but like you're very honest and there's something about a vulnerability. Like you're very real about how you feel or what you're going through. So if someone asks you, hey, how you doing? Or what's going on with you today? You're gonna be like, oh, let me tell you, this, and this happened. Yeah, I'm a I could be better, but it's not that bad. Blah blah blah. It's like you are very real and honest. And something about it, it's like maybe you're too real, maybe you're too honest, and you're like kind of throwing this person off, and they are over analyzing, like overthinking about your character and who you are. Because I think this person does want to be your friend, but they have some insecurities that they're working through. It's like they want to be connected to you. They do want, some type of partnership here. So there is some type of like two of cups energy. They do want a relationship. It's just they genuinely overthink about you, and it's really hard to label you or put you in some type of categorized box. Okay, like you're like an earth science nightmare. You're just so you're hard to depict. You're hard to just put in a stereotype or put in a box. Like how you have the you're the everything friend. That's what it is. You're like the wild card friend. You know how you have like the mom friend, or the corporate baddie friend, right? Or the one that likes to travel, right? It's like they make that their whole personality, or how people make their sexuality sometimes, like especially when you're first like expressing who you are sexually. I've noticed that people will, make that a big part of their personality when they come out of the closet, or when they, are ready to share who they are with the world, right? And then over the years, when they get more comfortable in who they are, they start to even out. Anyways, it's like something about you, it's too upfront, it's too honest, and I guess the person is thinking it's like wrong. But I think there's something about you that's just kind of like a wild card. Like you can't be depicted by just one thing. You are very multifaceted. Okay, now let's get into it. I'm sorry, y'all. Receipts. Okay, can I get two more, please, about what this person's saying? Yeah. Mind you, I got this download. This download came to me clear as day. Wrote it down and everything. Oh, that was the other thing. So your spirit team doesn't want you to take this too personal, whether this person is misunderstanding you or not. They don't want you to take it like personal because there's something about the way that you are. There's something about where you are at this point in your life where it's going to look like a lot of changes happening all at once, but it's not because you haven't put in the work. Like, you're not pretending to be someone else. You're not an imposter, okay? If someone's dealing with imposter syndrome, you are who you say you are. It's just, it took a lot of time and effort for you to become who you are right now. And it's just all coming together at one time. Very Uranus type energy here. Okay. One more, please. Okay, so essentially, this person, yeah, they're just very critical. This person is very critical, okay? Um, and it's just really giving, like, oh, I don't understand why this person won't talk to me. I don't understand why they won't be um, more honest about. It's like this person wants you to be more honest about the things that you aren't good at. Like, maybe you talk about things that you are wanting to do, things that you are pursuing, but they wish you would be more honest about things that you are bad at. And once again, I told you this person is like, they want to be close to you, they want to be in your life, but they have insecurities. And it's like something about you seems unreachable to them because they have insecurities. They feel like there's things about them that they need to work on, or things about them that, you know, are just unfixable is coming to my mind for some reason. This person feels unfixable. They feel chaotic at this time in their life. Okay. So it's like they're trying to pin some type of negative perception on you. Like, oh, this person is a procrastinator. They, um, hmm, people who struggle with procrastination usually are like, they're struggling with a level of self sabotage, right? Oh my gosh, what are those like mental health cartoons? This person could like watch or do a lot of research about mental health. Or they just are right now. What did I say? This person's, they have a level of insecurity, but they're trying to work on it. And it feels, all of this seems like a very personal issue for this person. I'm not gonna lie. They have certain things that they're trying to work on within themselves. And then they're looking at you and they're like, you're pretending to be fixed or pretending to be like in a good standing, but yet you you self-sabotage, you procrastinate, you um instead of doing what it takes to heal or become a better person, you are just keeping yourself busy and doing a whole bunch of activities and avoiding deadlines. And it's just like, what the heck are you talking about, random person? Mind you, imagine, I said you guys are very honest and vulnerable and real. So just because you're not sharing the inner depths and like the brokenness of yourself, because everybody has a level of brokenness, everybody has, things that they work throughout their life to heal. But then there are certain times where you put in a level of work where you come out of your shadow to kind of pull from your inner self and expose what you've been working on, right? Like, there's a time where there's graduation. There are multiple times in life where you graduate a period of time. So that's why sometimes, like, I had to realize that healing is never really done, but there are healing phases, right? There's times where you are focused solely on recovery and becoming better. I mean, it's reflected back to us in nature with winter to summer, right? There's a time to reflect, and then there's a time to, you know, be more active, be more um, in the field, and like putting everything that you've learned when you were reflecting to work, to use. and it seems like this person feels like something about you isn't right. I'm channeling, but the pictures are helping me, okay? So yeah, they could be saying there's things that you need to leave behind. Man, this person thinks that they are reading you down. I'm not gonna lie. This person swears they are reading you to filth. This person swears they're just like, yeah, this person, like, yeah, you remember when they said that they like to try new things and they like to do this and like to be active, but whenever I see them and whenever they post, they're always like, in their home. So I feel like what's the receipts, right? Where's the proof? So what are you actually doing to stay active and da 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 da? It's I don't know, like especially if you're like a visionary type. Once again, you can have messages in group 3, okay? Like you cast the vision and you may talk about it. That's something y'all might want to stop doing. Y'all might want to stop talking about the vision, y'all. Even with strangers, okay? Even with new friends. Don't. Me personally, okay, or like aside from this reading, I learned myself that like every single day, okay, well, I could have had better boundaries in this situation, or I could have had better boundaries in that situation. Okay, got it. Cool. Didn't even ask for a card yet. Just need to shuffle. Um, hmm. 10 of Swords in reverse. Oh wow. Okay. Since I didn't ask for it, I'm gonna take it back. So, I do want to get more into this. Zoom you guys out a bit. So, dang y'all, stop! Wait. Can I get some car service? Oh my gosh, that was funny. Okay. What is this about your spiritual gifts? It's about your spiritual gifts. Oh my gosh, and this person has a lot of opinions. Oh my goodness. This person has a lot of opinions about it. And we'll just take that one. Wow. They have very like you saw those cards came out very forceful about their opinion with you. So we have the High Priestess here. I don't know if you can see it, and then the Five of Pentacles. So the way that you live your life, if you are a High Priestess, that means that you are spiritually sensitive. This means you're sensitive um to spirit, to energies. So you might like spend a bit of time by yourself. You like to um, definitely maybe meditate. See, because I started off with the meditation, dude. Okay, you like to meditate. You might talk about shadow work. You might talk about the spiritual world. All these different things that you personally do in your own spiritual practice, right? And this person feels like that is maybe a bit weird. Like, how do you know it's real? How can you trust it? How can you have faith in it? And yeah, they could feel like you need to just like leave that behind. Um, it's not like yeah, they feel like you need to leave it behind. Like it is maybe stagnating you. Okay, like it's hurting you more than it's helping you. I'm gonna get two for the TikTok. Okay, so one more. Okay. Yeah, like you put in a lot of work and you don't get any results. Like, like they could think your spirituality is making you broke or something. What the heck? Like, if you weren't so spiritually involved, if you weren't so spiritually gifted, you would have more money, or have, you'd be able to pursue your skills and your passions and your talents. What is this? I was gonna say bye, Felicia. What is this bye, Felicia? Oh my gosh. I'll look at them then. Okay. So we have 2 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands in the first. One more. Thanks. Okay. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They're just nosy. They are just nosy. Which, I mean, to be gossiping about somebody, you have to be nosy, right? But yeah, I don't know. They could be saying like you're a liar for some reason. I'm getting like a Queen of Pentacles with like no follow through or no ambition. Like you're very illusionary. Like, what's the point of being so in tuned? Because I feel like this person doesn't believe, like, they don't believe that you maybe have psychic abilities, that you are highly intuitive or empathic. Like, they don't believe. So it's like everything's like a sure, whatever you say, type vibe. And it seems like they feel like you don't have any results. Like you have all this skill and no results, like no um, monetary gain from it. And what's the point in doing it if there's no monetary gain in this person's eyes? Gosh, very shallow. They're a very shallow person, I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, so what's this High Priestess with the 5 of Pentacles? You get one more clarification for that. Yeah, there's something about like your spiritual lifestyle, okay? Your insight, the things that you feel like you are connected to. And I'm speaking from their perspective. They feel like it is bringing you nothing but destruction, okay? Where's this 8 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? One more, please. King of Pentacles in reverse. Dang. Yeah. Okay. So essentially, they're like, you have absolutely no. You're bad with scheduling. You're bad with finances or saving. Bad with all things pentacle. Okay. Which is weird because it's just like, how are you 8 of Pentacles? How are you skilled, talented? Because the 8 of Pentacles says that you putting in work. You putting in the work and you got skills and talents. Okay, that yield finances, but you don't know how to like time management. You're not good with time management. You're not good with saving or knowing what to do with your finances. You're not good at being consistent. Like your consistency is trash, but you have skill and you're very talented. It's like, dang, this person is just eating you up. I'm not gonna lie. And I think it's the situation is, and I'm really gonna ask Spirit after this because I'm not just gonna let my collective be eaten up like this. You ain't gonna do them like this, okay? Just real negative, real negative. Okay, so what is this Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords numbers? One more, please. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. It could feel like you're really mopey dopey, really mopey dopey. But I just want to let somebody know that the truth of the matter is you're the Nine of Cups. You work off of intuition. Someone might not understand your work ethic because it is not, it's impractical, but yet practical. That's what I feel like your work ethic is here. Because if you are intuitive, you move with spirit. Sometimes you might not make a move because you know, okay, it's not the time to make that move yet. It's not the time to put things out. So you might do things where it's like you um you do a whole bunch at once, or you'll like work on something in private and then expose it to the world when the time is right. And to this person that's like, okay, no, you need to be consistent. You need to, you know, just put in the work and constantly be telling people about it so that you can get attention to your business or attention to, you know, networking and things like that. Like they feel like everything is something that needs to be visible. You need to be like out there. You need to be super um you need to be in the field. Okay. That's how this person feels. Like you should just be like broadcasting yourself everywhere. Okay. And they feel like you don't have work ethic for something. Okay. Like I want to know, like, what do they feel like you don't have work ethic for? What is this about? Okay, I'm gonna give my astrology cards to just see like placement wise what they're talking about. What do they think you don't have work ethic for? One card, please. Just TikTok. Wait, is it all upright? It is. Okay. Fourth house. Hmm. I'm sorry. I know I said one. Could I have one more? Fourth house. Home. In sixth house. Okay, so yeah, someone could feel like your home life. Okay. Someone could feel like your home life is messing up your finances or like, because when you have sixth house, it doesn't make sense. That's the problem with me right now. It don't make sense. I'm like, okay, so what's the problem? What are they not? Is it a relationship that they think is holding you back? Is it some type of like, so we got home and sixth house. So down and unexpected blessings in reverse. Someone's like, you think blessings are supposed to fall out of the sky? Okay, so maybe what you do for work, you're just like very private about it. Okay. Especially if someone's like looking for a job right now and they feel like you should be like less at home and more uh networking, I guess. I don't like fear of failure. Okay. So gotcha. So this person thinks that you have a fear of failure. Got it. Weak. Oh, nice. Just put it all out there. Okay, room for improvement. Can't handle the truth. Okay, disapproval. See, that's what I've been trying to get out because I'm just like, what is their Like, what is their problem? Okay, so they feel like you don't have the day-to-day work ethic. You don't know how to properly use your time. You don't know how to be a professional. You don't know how to um, present yourself in special professional spaces. And instead of trying, you just hide away, um, stay in the house, don't do any research, don't want to see the truth about yourself, even from their perspective, to be honest. Chosen one, I didn't know. So, yeah, you could be saying, oh, I'm chosen, I'm different. Your guides are waiting for you to try. So, yeah. Now, mind you, desperate for your energy. Okay. Is that why they're doing all of this? Is that why they're talking all this shit? Happiness and joy on top of the day. Okay. Now it makes sense. They're doing all this because they want your energy. Okay. Yeah. Someone's not allowed to be in your energy and you're being very private at this time. Because I'm just like, I don't know. It seems like group two is spending a lot of time in the home. They're spending a lot of time maybe working. Okay. But it's like something about privacy because the fourth house is private. It's like you're very private, and from the outside looking in, someone is thinking that like because you're not posting every single little thing that you're doing, there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on, and that you're just like frozen in time. Frozen in time. Okay? But yeah, it seems like you guys are just like privately working on something right now, from what it looks like. Look, I understand. I hate when people do that. It's like you're in the labs, okay? You're working on something. Hmm. Okay. Can I just get a little bit of advice from Spirit about this situation? Because I'm like, what's the truth here? What's the truth for my collective emperor? Period. Period. One more. Like, what is the truth? Because I just want to make sure. That's what I thought. That's what I freaking thought. And then we're gonna flip this over. Put it right here. Yeah. Can't handle the truth. This person doesn't know the truth. Okay? And they can't even see you as who you actually are, which is chosen. You don't do things the way that everyone else does it because that's not meant for you. You're not meant to move like everybody else. A boss doesn't move like a worker bee. Okay? And they think you should be a worker bee. But it's like bosses make big moves. Okay? So you don't just do a whole bunch of work just to look busy. Mm, that's what it is. You don't do a whole bunch of work just to be looking busy. And when you step out, you still get the attention anyway. Okay? When you make the moves, this is a six of wands. I'm trying to show it to you. When you make moves, you always achieve. As you wanted to show it. Why is it? I'm about to get pissed off, y'all. When you make the moves, is the time that you need to make the moves. I don't know how to say. And that's the tea here. This person's talking a lot of trash because you don't move like an employee, you move like a boss. Okay? And it makes me think of like it's people who are not, for example, when you are first starting off making music, right? A lot of people want to throw their CD in everyone's face, right? Being out on the streets. That's worker bee. Mind you, if this is what works for you, this is what works for you. Word of mouth, go for it. Okay, that Gemini energy, go for it. But what I'm saying is, there are certain people who that may work for them. Getting in everyone's face, climbing the corporate ladder, climbing, the systematic ladder, okay? Like talking to a lot of different people, putting their face out there, okay? There are certain people where that works. For other people, working in silence in the background, making strategic risk at very specific times is what works for you because you are a boss and your movements have weight. You have boss type energy. Like your energy's big, it's expansive. When you make a move, however small it is, it makes waves. And because somebody does not understand that, they are building an illusion about you and making you come across as someone who is maybe lazy or like a procrastinator, like you don't believe in yourself, you have imposter syndrome or some type of like self-sabotaging tendencies just because they don't understand why you do what you do. Weird. um and that was the thing too, like all week long I kept hearing someone calling someone weird, like weird, oh my god, that person's weird, yeah, they're just weird. And I think it's because this person is also not really close to you. There's something about this bi Felicia that gives like you are unaccessible to a certain extent. You're very honest, you're very upfront and real about many things, but there's a part of you that is untouchable. There's a part of you that is, to itself. And this person feels like that's like depressive, that's like wrong, that's sabotaging yourself because you don't allow people into that Five of Cups part of you. You don't allow people into that part of you that is um, not perfect, right? That isn't well polished. And it's just like, well, why the heck would I let you into the lab? You don't, why, what do you need to be up in here for? Like it's a boundary that's very healthy. And this person doesn't seem to think so. Mm, whatever, y'all. So that's the reading. They'll be all right. Okay. That's the reading. I love you guys so much. Keep moving like a boss. You're never going to be a worker bee. It's just who you are. Okay. Mind you, there's nothing wrong with people who just clock in and clock out, get your money. I'm just saying there are certain people where they just can't work like that. Like that's just not who they are. And they run into a lot of conflict when they try to blend into those types of systems because they're always going to stand out as a leader. Okay. And they might come off defiant or combative or, rebellious because they are always breaking out of a system because they just know too much. Like they are meant to be leaders. Okay. But yeah, anyways, y'all, keep being you. You're doing great. Okay. If there was anything about this where you're listening and you're like, okay, well, maybe I do need to, make more moves, or this is like a little come to Jesus meeting moment, go for it. Okay. It's time to start getting yourself out there. Spring is coming. Okay. So just the way that the natural world works, yes, that makes sense. But yeah, y'all, that is your reading. Love y'all much. And I'll see you in another one. Bye. I feel like you guys have a lot of people monitoring you right now, like trying to keep up with you virtually, trying to like inquire about you. So the word around town, I do feel like is a bit scattered because I think I'm getting like a message that I oftentimes do get for people in my collective that is like you have very potent energy, but I also do feel like there's an aspect of you to where people always know that you have something new going on. You're like notorious for being someone who always has something that they're working on or something that they're doing that people could say that you do a lot of different things or you've reinvented yourself. Um, hearing a million different times, a ton of different times. So it's like people are trying to figure out, okay, well, what is group three doing next? Maybe you're a bit private. Okay. Let's see here. Spirit guides and ancestors. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I've already prayed in, so we're ready. Let's go. Okay, so what? do you want to tell them about this? Like, what are people saying about them right now? Okay. I guess you're gonna get mm, I do feel like it's like 4 lines of energy. Because I'm literally getting like there's maybe one specific person, then there's like maybe a group of people that you used to know pretty well that you could have worked with even. Um, there's like another group that's like maybe family friend or like distant family. Okay. So a lot of these people could represent kind of like wolves in sheep's clothing, or at least one group. So what did I say? I said there's a like one specific person, there's like a group, okay? Then there's like a that's what it was, a work group, and then maybe like some type of conversation I'm also getting between two people about you. I think there's something about like your constant transformation from what it feels like your constant pursuit of maybe, I don't know, enlightenment, fulfillment. You guys are very philosophical, like very um purpose driven, okay, passionate people. And it can be misinterpreted as like maybe opportunistic. Okay. I am definitely thinking water sign right now. Not water sign. I was gonna say fire sign, LOL. But I'm definitely thinking like some type of focused fire or maybe like mutable energy. Okay. And these type of readings come up as soon as I say what's the gossip or like a gossip read, there's always one of y'all that are just like tearing the people up because they can't read you. They can't like keep up with you. So you like tear people up because they don't know. They can't predict you. Okay, you're hard to label. I'm gonna stop talking now. Thank you. So you can see my name. Yes. Okay, on to the next one. Oh, heck no. You play too much. Okay. Yeah. On to the next one. On to the next one. That's not even a song, I don't think. I just came up with that because that's literally like what's coming up in my mind. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. So, y'all, this is like the elephant in the room. We're going to come back to this, but I want to talk about this because these two kind of fell together. So I do feel like there's like a connected energy here. And then, yeah, that's how we're going to do it. So, boom. You're being seen as someone who's highly ambitious. So, yes, they could be saying maybe clout hungry, like you are attention seeking. Dramatic is what's popping out in this card, but says anything to make, oh, sorry, says anything, does anything, make shit up dramatic. Okay, boom. Um, and that's like the thing here. Because imagine, let's say you're interested in like hiking 1 month, right? You try it out. You give your whole, you give all your attention, almost like hyper focus, right? With my neurodivergence. Hey, y'all, family. Okay. It's like you give your all to that thing. You try it, you give it a full run with all of your attention and focus. And you're like, okay, tried it, don't like it anymore. Or tried it, maybe I'll do it every once in a while, but I'm ready to move on to something else. I'm ready to explore something else. And maybe you've done that a couple of times in your life. Um, and it could like show up on your social media feed, like someone was going through your social media and it's just like, okay, you were really into this at one time, then you're really into this at one time, then you're really into this one time. And it's like people talking about how you'll do anything for maybe some type of attention, for some type of success, to seem successful. Okay, you'll do anything to look like, I'm hearing that you'll always look like you're on the run, that you always look like you're doing something um with yourself. Like try hard energy. And I told you there was like a work group. So maybe that was something that you are known for in this work group, like always doing a little bit too much, like people who want to be lazy standing next to you, they look like they actually are lazy. Like people who don't want to do their job standing next to you doing your job, you made them look bad. And that's something that maybe in this work group they were never able to let it go of. Even if you still work with these people, it's like they're still not able to let go of the fact that, you're consistent. Like you're consistently striving for more. Maybe you might do it moody. You might do it, angry. You might do it with an attitude. You might do it even during times where you are like maybe feeling bitter or going through different emotional phases. It's like you always are pursuing more, like still active, still moving forward. And there's something about this group here that's the problem that they don't they that's their issue with you. Okay, that's what they don't like. They don't like that you're always trying something new, experiencing new things. Yeah, that seems to be the issue here. And there is something about one specific person. I don't know if you know this person well. The energy feels like you don't know them well, but it's like you essentially feel like you're a wolf in sheep's clothing. There's something about you that you are not explaining. Like in the best possible case scenario, they feel like you're hiding something, right? Like the whole phrase of like wolf in sheep's clothing is like the idea that someone's not being true to who they are or being straightforward with their characteristics or their what's the word, not being straightforward with maybe their intentions also. Okay, we'll get more into that a little bit later. So now I want to direct our attention to this last group here, or this last, seems like a conversation, something about like people being concerned about your um intimate life. I mean, it just is what it is. How many people are you doing it with? Are you doing it with anybody? This could be someone talking about an experience they had with you intimately. Okay, so they want to know like who you're with now. Is it good? Is it not good? Are you happy with your partner? Okay, this could even be somebody who wants to date. We'll get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. I'm gonna zoom you back out. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you back out and get some more, y'all. Let's get into it. How are y'all doing today? I don't think I asked you. I was just getting right into it. How are y'all doing today? Okay. Did you have a good day? I hope you did. If you didn't, I hope that tomorrow's even better, a better reality, a better day for you. I also want to let you guys know that I'm rooting for you. Your spirit team, we are all rooting for you. Okay, anyways. Yeah, because it's just like something about I'm becoming like numb myself. I'm becoming numb to like people talking trash about me, especially like with me being psychically gifted. I do pick up on it sometimes, especially like the more I keep like posting online and stuff. It's like I do pick up on it, but I just be like, I've become numb like to the whole situation, if that makes sense, of like gossip because we can't give it power, right? Like, even if people are talking about us, like a group of people at our workplace are talking about us, like they are giving their energy to speaking on you and putting speculations out about you and, everybody telling their experience. You don't have to give your energy to it. These people don't have anything to do with their lives. You don't have to give your energy to someone not taking you as you are and, projecting negative things onto you. Okay. Like you don't have to give your energy to it. It's good to know about it. It's good to be aware so that you don't spend time around these people thinking that, they have good intentions towards you. But other than that, it's like, yeah, don't let it stress you out, yo. I just feel like I need to start saying that more. Like, take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't ever let what these people got to say about you, how they feel about you, like really keep you in a stressed out place or like have you overthinking how you act or achieving things, like make you want to like diet down. You shouldn't. You should keep pressing forward. You should keep being yourself, okay? This is your life to live. You only get one of this life, okay? So we're gonna do who's this person who's like thinking they're wolves in sheep's clothing? We're gonna do three energies in total, like three lines of energy in total. Okay. Ugh, gosh. You know that like sound of like, I don't know if I have some early 2000ers or I guess like people that were alive or watch TV before the early 2000s. A hermit in reverse. Okay. And then Page of Cups in reverse. Mhm. I'm just going to take the hermit because that's what came up. But yeah, you know how you turn on one of them old TVs and it has like that like staticky channel? That's what I just felt in my ear. That was so uncomfortable. It was like that. Ugh, God, oh, that sound, dude. Okay, so mm, this person likes to watch you. They like to watch you, but you're like a static channel. They like to watch you. This person is an observer of sorts. Okay, there are somebody who I think of the hermit in reverse, where the hermit upright likes to spend time by themselves on purpose. The hermit in reverse spends time by themselves that maybe they don't like maybe they isolate themselves. Maybe they are, um, they want to be around people, but they have maybe like some social anxieties or whatnot. Like there's something about this person that they they're a little socially awkward, and that seems to be very important to what we're about to talk about here with this person because it's like they are thinking you're a wolf in sheep's clothing, but they're a hermit in reverse. Like they're watching you, observing you, analyzing you, and trying to act like, that's not what they're doing. But they're, once again, socially awkward. So, for some odd reason, this person is studying you, but like, why? Why are they hermiting? Sorry, why are they studying this group threes? Hmm. Everything in reverse. Mind you, the deck is not in reverse. It's really irritating me. Okay, so mm, mm, not in reverse, but the strength in reverse. Gosh, I see. I see. Okay, so this is how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as a hermit in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the World in reverse. I see. Okay, so they're seeing you as the one who like forcibly stays by yourself, socially awkward, like, but I still stick to I think this person is watching and analyzing you. Like, and when I say watching and analyzing you, I mean, um, like if you follow each other online, they are like keeping up with everything that you do, like analyzing every word that comes out of your mouth, especially if you do have conversations with this person. They kind of like overanalyze it and they think about it like after the fact. So this person is an overthinker, and it's like they're telling themselves that, "Ooh, this goes with the download I got. Finally, I can use this download." Oh, hold on, you guys. I got like the craziest download ever the other day, and I was just like, "What the heck?" It was talking about, got it. So it was talking about a person who is like talking to someone. Okay, so this person could talk about you to a friend, right? And this is what they're saying. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. So essentially, it's like they are thinking that you are that something about you is a lie due to a certain prejudice that they have about like people of your race or culture or gender. So it's like they're thinking that you're lying about something or that you're like almost puffing yourself up to appeal to maybe like them or their demographic or something. You know what I'm saying? Like if this is an if this is a younger person, they feel like you are trying to use like slang and stuff. Mind you, you could just be someone who keeps up with like the language of the times, right? Um, like mind you, just like to keep up with different things, okay? It's like this person doesn't know you, but they're like trying to get to know you based off of their personal prejudices of the world, right? So, boom, if this is an older person and you're just a naturally wise person that's younger than them, they're like, oh no, you're trying to appeal to me because I'm older or like, you're senior of some sort, right? And it's just like, no, you could just genuinely be a very wise person. And if person's like, mm-mm, no, right? So they feel like you try to present yourself, and it connects to it does connect to what this group is talking about. It's like people thinking that you're trying to always be better than everyone else. You see these trophies here? Like thinking that you're trying to be better than everyone else, but I don't think that's it. Like, let's say you spend a lot of time by yourself. The hermit likes to study. The hermit likes to, keep up with what's going on in the world and keeps finding new truth. Okay, keep like um it's somebody with a light in a dark space, right? So it's like you constantly are looking for more truth, okay, more meaning for life, and you're like, no, this is not who this person really is. They don't really care about that. Like they don't really care about truth. you know like maybe you're always trying new activities and stuff like um the Knight of Wands, especially like being on the horse, it just makes me think of like a journey, like constantly searching for more passion and more meaning, more things to philosophize. Okay, it's like you're constantly looking for more things to bring meaning to your life, and they're like, "Mm-mm, no, no, not you." And it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like maybe there's something about you that comes off maybe like you wouldn't be this. I don't know. I don't get what's not clocking. Why don't they get it? Okay. And then we have like the world in reverse. Yeah. They feel like you have this mask that you were absolutely unwilling to take off. And you're just like freaking taking it to taking it to the grave. Like you're willing to like stand on this hill, die on this hill of something that they think that you're not. But I'm like, but how are you not that if I don't know, dude. Hmm. Yeah, like this person feels like you think you're onto something, like you are some type of innovator, and I guess they just don't believe it. They don't believe in your vision. They don't believe in your dream. And yeah, it's like this person's like wishy-washy because they like your energy and they like to be around someone with that type of like energy for drive and passion and fun. But like they think that it's detrimental or something. What's the second line of energy here? Trying to get three, I guess. Okay. And then it tried to snatch the world. Yeah. Okay. Two cards, please. Thank you. And just go ahead and get out the two cards for this catching my case. Trying to build an asexual business. Okay, good. Okay. My goodness. Y'all got some type of it could be an ex. Yeah. You got an ex who is like not doing well. Yeah. Yeah. Or it could be this group. It could be some type of mm, okay. Okay, yeah. It could be some type of group of people. Um, Maybe some of these people are like, I'm hearing they have titles that make them think that their words matter. Okay. Um, if they have titles that make them think their words matter. Okay. Maybe like they have a lot of opinions about how you live your life. And once again, something about you being like very dramatic, expressive, even. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So it's like this seems to be about some type of ex that feels like they need some type of clarity, right? Um, about you. Okay. And maybe this ex or person who wants your attention could be connected to this group here because everything was starting to get messy. Everything was starting to get really messy. You departed from these people because you wanted to like focus on your success, your personal achievement away from these people. Okay. And it's like, whatever you've built yourself to be right now, like whoever you are now, they're like trying to fight you about it. They're really okay. And it seems like you're in this like very defensive place. So yeah, they feel like you're willing to defend who you are. Okay. I feel like you guys are once again back to this passion, back to this like visionary dreamer type. Okay. Like you have a vision and you go after it and you're willing to defend it. I just don't understand why all of these people just have a hard time seeing this vision. It's something about the reinvention. People seeing you at each step of this, seeing you at each step of the way that you build your life and having so many opinions about it. Gosh. So in your workplace, it's like your way of defense is continuing to achieve, continuing to work, continuing to be who you are. And people are like, oh yeah, well, that's all they care about. It's just like, but you're successful at it, you know? Okay. It's like you've proven yourself. And it's just like, well, oh, they do it all for clout. And it's like, but um, okay. I don't think so. It's just you get a vision and you go after it and you fight for it until you achieve it. And that's how you've come to this place of being the Hierophant. Okay. I'm also getting like building your own like way of doing it. It seems like you're just really someone who is very innovative and like leadership oriented, very independent minded. Like you you make moves. You don't ask for permission. You just go for it. It's a real boss energy, and these people are like, mm-mm. It seems like a whole bunch of naysayers trying to talk you out of who you are, even though you're showing them in real time who you are, and you're like, nah, impossible. No, okay, impossible. Things are happening every day. Because you step me through it, I just keep building up impossible hopes impossible. Things are happening every day. Okay, yeah. And it seems like this is talking about you could be in a relationship, or this is talking about the relationship that this person had to you. It just seems like it's an ex. They didn't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to stop engaging in the do. Okay, so if it's not that, it's like someone saying that you aren't incapable of achieving like love. Because you remember this five of cups when all the cards exploded. This five of clubs Phil over here is too busy winning. Someone thinking that you're incapable of, you know, achieving, okay, of devising a plan for love. You're incapable of that, okay? Someone could think that you are, and saying that you are, you know, um, not the one that the person would wife, okay, or want to be in a committed relationship with. You're just the person they want to have fun with, type thing, okay? It's the word, it's the gossip. I'm not saying that's true because I don't think it is. Um, sorry, I'm being like so quiet. It is like pretty late, okay? So I just wanted to get this done. But y'all, this I don't know. This reading is yeah. I have a more positive one coming because that's what I really wanted to do. But I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get this done first because the idea came. All right. Any more about these energies? Anything else you need to know? And it's just like with so many people trying to, okay, yeah, with so many people talking about you, see what this is, passionate. What did they say? With so many people talking about you, room for improvement. See, they're just nitpicking. They're just nitpicking because at the end of the day, you're the one with the title. You're the one that name. You know, your name ensues a conversation. Your name ensues conversation and inquiry. Your energy is the one that people are over analyzing. You're not procrastinating, boo. You're not, stagnant. You're not any of those things. Someone could think that you are not who you say you are because you're very careful. You're very careful. You like to study. You like to, you know, really devise a foolproof plan before you make moves. And someone could be thinking, oh no, you're just scared. Oh no, you're just creatively stagnant. You're burnt out. You don't know what you're doing. Okay. You don't know what you're doing. You're not a visionary. You're not defending your dream. You're not defending who you are. You're because the thing is when you gain a reputation, when you have an important name, when people say your name and a whole slew of people know you to be a lawyer, an author, a whole bunch of people know you to be, that is your reputation. Okay. We're not just talking about what you do at work. Okay. You work a job. I'm talking about when people say, oh, yeah, you know, so and so. Yeah, you know, the one that works in marketing. That label means something. Okay. That means something. So it's something about the way that you operate and the way that you achieve your goals in your workplace is like you're very careful. Okay. You get a lot of information, you ask a lot of questions. Okay. And people want to say, oh no, they're just scared. Oh no, they're not a boss, they're not a leader, they're not a visionary, this person, they're just scared. Okay. Or they just, do what they do for attention. That's also isolated with solar plexus. You isolate yourself for personal power. It's almost like when you're alone, it's like you're building yourself. You're building yourself. Okay. Someone could have like 12th house placements where you work better by yourself. You have like Earth 12th house placements. People don't like having 12th house placements because like it can make you feel isolated. But it's also in that isolation where, like the eighth house, transform yourself, become a better person. Maybe you just have to work by yourself. to achieve that. Okay, because you get a lot of people who can't see, who trying to study you, and all they see is static, right? Gotta keep in that static channel, right? They try to study you, they try to analyze you, and when they don't understand, they start projecting, the spitfire projecting. And sometimes, that's why our 12th housers have to work by themselves. Sometimes 8th housers as well. Because it's impossible to be a visionary, it's impossible to be creative and like go for things that are different, new, when you have just negativity around you, just circling you. It's oh, goodness, y'all. Hit the mic again. Can't handle the truth. That's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. And beauty magic in reverse. So people could think that you maybe have a bit of pretty privilege, like you wouldn't have achieved everything you've achieved if you didn't look as good as you look. Okay. Um, that you are a charmer of sorts. Well, if you're being seen as a king of wands, then yeah, that makes sense. Blood magic. What? So I think you're doing magic on your family. I know that's like what? How did you get there? Shapeshifter. Okay. When I say blood magic, essentially, you can. No, I don't want to give people stuff to do. Okay, because there are cross watchers. Oh yeah, I've been dealing with crazy ass fucking warfare because of cross watchers. Um, and it's just like, gosh. Okay, curse is broken. Period. Period. Okay. All right now. So yeah, someone could be thinking that you are procrastinating on making certain moves in life, but you are actually protecting yourself maybe from some type of negative intentions that are being sent towards you. Someone trying to dominate your DNA, and oftentimes, like blood magic is the strongest with family. So that's why I was like, it feels like something in the family better off without you. Okay. Current job. Okay, so it isn't an old job, it's a current job with background. Yeah, disapproval in reverse. See, that's the thing. These people talk a lot of trash, but they also like your work. Okay? They also would love to work with you. They also would like, or this is also talking about how can you not be embarrassed? How can you not, you know, be embarrassed for being so cutthroat and cold? Like you're always working. You're always working. How can you not um see the problem in that? How can you just that type of thing? And it's so crazy. One person feels like you are a procrastinator and that you don't have any work ethic, right? Um, but it's truly because you're dealing with some type of spiritual warfare. Side note. You're dealing with some type of spiritual warfare. It could be trying to affect your beauty and as well as your drive. Okay. Like a lot of what you do is about your creativity, your ability to envision something and go after it and like have the drive and the desire to get it done. So it's like a lot about who you are and how you achieve things. So it seems that someone is trying to affect that, but whatever their intentions were, it's not working. Boom, bang, pow, period. Period. Okay, healed ego. So yeah, someone is seeing that you're not coming back or that they don't want you to. They could be telling people um, that they're better off without you, whoever this lover is. But yeah, they're talking about how they're better off without you. But the truth of the matter is, they want you to come back. They wish that they could enjoy your body again. Um, and just really crave intimacy with you. But I don't know what it is about like the sexual diseases. This person could have something, child. Because I try to, go deeper into the meanings of the cards, but sometimes it's just straight up in front of your face. Okay, this person didn't want you to leave, and stuff, but maybe you saw that, this person's gonna take care of themselves. This person didn't take care of themselves, and you wasn't trying to be in no 5 of cups. Okay. But they didn't want you to end the cycle with them. They didn't want you to stop entertaining them. So yeah. I'm telling you, there's something about this weird like family situation where it's like family doing some type of weird blood rituals. Ugh, yuck. Why are we doing things with blood? Like even when I got the download to like make the blood magic card, I was like, what the heck? Sent me down a whole rabbit hole of research, y'all. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like people will try to like warp people's DNA. And I'm like, what the heck? That is wild. But yeah. So your leadership qualities. That's what it is. You inspire people. You inspire people to reach for more, achieve, okay, to have the drive and the passion to move forward. Like you really help people. And whatever you do for work, it's like you bring that same um encouraging energy, okay? And it seems like you bring that just about everywhere. Like you are just the life of the party. You have just a very um with this ego here, you could also have a very healthy inner child. You just have a shine, a very uh you have a very lively personality. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? And from person to person, some people want to say it's fake, other people want to try to, condemn it and control it and embarrass you and all different types of stuff to try to like talk you out of what that energy can bring you. Because when you have that very potent, lively energy, it can lead to leadership. It can lead to, influence. Okay. And then you also have somebody who wishes that they could get some of that energy through actual means. Okay. So yeah, it's like your energy is just very enticing, baby. And you're just dripping in golden energy. That's what it feels like. You could be about to manifest something because that's at the bottom of the deck right here. That is so crazy. I said you could be about to manifest something. Pick up this, and this is at the bottom. Period, bro. Okay, so I was about to say, like, if you have this like good energy right now, sometimes you can look at the gossip and you can tell like how good of energy you really have. Like, yeah, baby, you could be about to manifest something good. Something's coming in for y'all. I have a more positive, like, you know, I guess good gossip reading coming. So yeah, you can get maybe more into that in that reading. But yeah, y'all, this is the read. I'm so sorry for the like mood. It's like you have people angry. I don't know. There's like someone in this energy that was really angry. It could be this person because everything just splattered everywhere. But like, baby, so you, it was just I was feeling it. I was just trying to get through and get the reading to you. But yeah, some people are very angry. Um, and it seems like some of these people are angry about things that have absolutely nothing to do with you. But somehow, because you're the one that has like this potent, good energy, they're trying to like siphon and bring you down, energy harvest, like I'm doing bad. So I want you to do bad too. Misery loving company type thing. But yeah, y'all, that is your reading. I love you. Okay. If you want a personal, contact me. Email is in the description box. And if not that, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. I love you guys. Bye.